What's good, family? Let's go over how to use the PBFT app. We're going to start out with first getting familiar with the tabs at the bottom. We got training, library, and profile. Let's start at the profile one. So, in the profile one, this is everything that has to do with you, including your account details, such as like your login, any purchases that you've done, your notifications. Make sure you turn on push notifications if that's something you want. Highly encourage it. Any subscriptions you have, and then support you might need, as well as logging out if needed. Next, underneath that, we've got your content. This is any programs that you are subscribed to or have joined, your activity, recent workouts that you've done, and any content that you've saved. If you're in one of my group coaching, or if you're in one of my coaching programs, you'll see the schedule, and that'll have like any tasks that are there for the day, such as a check in form or something, as well as submissions or workouts that you've done in the past. Next up, we got the library tab. So the library tab, right now I've got two basically centers in there, and I'll be adding more over time, but we got the nutrition and the recovery centers. In nutrition, you can see I've got a little guide here, so you can click on that, and then that would take you to the guide. And then in the recovery center, we've got a resource with guidelines as well as like a recovery type of workout. But main thing you're really here for is training. So let's talk about the training tab. In the training, we got training plans, training programs. I use those terms interchangeably, plans and programs. So here's the training plan or the training plan section, the on demand and the one rep max calculator. This is a pretty cool thing. Let's say you were doing squats with 100 pounds and you did it for 5 reps, but you don't know what that equates to for your estimated one rep max, the heaviest weight you could do. You put in those numbers, and then your estimated one rep max is 112 pounds. So that's a pretty cool feature. Next up, on demand. This is like where you can find quick workouts that are 20 minutes or less. Some of them are, I've got strength, core, and mobility. Some of them are programs, such as the strength ones are more programs, meaning it's going to be stuff that's like progressed over 4 weeks with multiple workouts that are all under 20 minutes. And then some of them will be standalone workouts, such as like the mobility one. Next up, the actual training plans. This is like the meat and potatoes of this app. So right now I've got 4 programs on here. I'll be adding more over time. And then this search feature is going to be usable soon with some um, tags or filters. But let's say we go into a program, right? You can see this percentage here. This means that I've already joined this program. If there's no percentage, that means you haven't actually joined that program. The percentage is just like how much of the program you've completed. So you'll click into it. There's going to be a cover page with everything that includes like an overview of the program, meaning goals, levels, prerequisites you might need to do before you start a program, any equipment you need, how many days, how many weeks, how many days per week, how long is each workout, and then the body split. In the overview, there's going to be a description for the program. And then in the weeks, this is like the actual weeks that are within the program, and that contains the workouts. I'm just going to show you what it looks like if I hadn't joined a program yet. There would be a start program at the bottom, but this is a program I've already joined. So I'm going to hit continue to go into it, and it automatically takes me to the current week I'm on, in that case, week 1. But you could also filter to the week if maybe I've told you to jump ahead for whatever reason. You could go to that here. So like, let's say we go to week 3, you're going to see a sample schedule for the week. The warm-ups and recovery, I don't put warm-ups in the workout. I put them here. It just makes it easier to view. And so just know that your workout for like foundation 3A, you're going to find that warm-up on that page before it, as well as a stretching routine for recovery. When you click into the actual workout, there's going to be an outline. That's what you're doing for the day, as well as the workout itself with all its various sections, exercises, and then notes that I might add, as well as the prescription for sets, reps, etc. Um, so let's say, you're going through the workout, so you click start workout and you come to an exercise and you're not really familiar with it. You read the note, you see the prescription, but you're not really sure what to do on this. All you got to do, click on the exercise. It's going to show you a demo video as well as written instructions underneath it. And if it's an exercise you've done in the past, it'll also show you your past workout stats and what workout it was from. As you are finishing your sets, this is 2 sets of 15. So I did my 15 reps. I'm going to check that off. Now that is complete. And then I could also reference it in my history. When a rest portion, I do things in supersets or trisets. So, plyometrics, you're going to do one exercise after another, and then you'll take your rest period, and then you can use the rest timer if you'd like at the bottom. let's say there's one where I actually want you to write down what you did. So for instance, that would be like the 2 point sprint. You did a 10-meter sprint and you got there in 1 second, right? So you're gonna, as you're typing that in, it'll automatically check it for you, and then you can find that in your history. Really cool feature on here is the exercise swap. So let's say there's an exercise that you either are not physically able to do or you don't have the equipment for. If there's a swap button, all you got to do is click on that. This is for band bent face pulls. By clicking on swap, I had previously swapped this, but I can just reset it to the normal one, which in this case is cable face pulls. So that's a pretty cool feature as far as swap, and then it gives you a whole new exercise to do. But that is how you use the PBFT app. If you got questions, feel free to DM me or shoot me a message. But I'm pumped that you're on here. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. Maximize your potential, spread agape love, carpe diem, peace.